Watching here from, you know, roughly my time zone, and good morning to anyone across the world. I'm going to be streaming into the Radius 2. I'm going to see how stable it is. I redid my VR room setup, and that did a great deal to help the game be stable. Now, I forgot, I have a phone alarm going off right now. I'm going to quickly go turn that off. But also, if you can hear the fan, my AC fan, please let me know, because I can turn it off. It's been running. My room should stay cool enough for a stream. So feel free to let me know if you can hear the ambient noise of that fan. I'll be right back. I always like to pretend that, somehow it matters that I say these things at the beginning of the stream, before anyone is watching, long before anyone is watching. So no one knows I've said that. And so it's mostly for posterity because I'm so, in the moment streaming that it does it anyway. So yeah, anyway, words. Okay, so the dilemma I was testing. Because I have my Beretta now, but the sights are awful. Awful for me. I'm not really good at aiming with iron sights, and so that you need a rail to attach things to. But I have two options here. So I can get this over-the-top rail, which is used primarily for sights, or I could get one of these 45-degree rails and get a laser pointer instead. The laser pointer is really good for close quarters combat because you don't need to be up, you don't need to find your iron sights and then shoot. You have the laser pointer that can help you aim and shoot more readily. But that means I can't do anything really stealthy because I'm not going to be able to... Okay, I mean, I could. I have had success using these iron sights, and so I can get better at that. The benefit of the laser pointer is that it's cheaper. It's like half the price of buying, because this thing's 1,000, and then the cheapest scope or sight, which is not my favorite, is another 1,500. This is 700 plus a grand. So I don't know. The other thing is I don't actually know how to turn... This is a flashlight, actually, so let's make sure we get the right thing. I don't actually know how to turn the laser pointer on. I don't know if I need to buy it first. There's a power button here, but I don't know how interactable it is. Because in the previous game, you would just put your hand close to it and grab. And that would be fine, but... So yeah, again, I'm doing all this academically because I don't have viewers at the moment, but... I have a save that is before making this decision, so I'm just gonna go buy this and see if that affects whether I can turn the laser pointer on. I can. Because the two grip buttons, or the two buttons that while holding the gun, are for the safety and for ejecting a magazine. So usually it is you reach up with your offhand and click it, but yeah, because this is just how you grip it, or I'm sorry, this is how you equip it and remove it. They made it a lot easier to add and remove things in this game. I guess if I'm pointing a gun at my face, I can turn the safety off. I said off, I meant on. Yeah, I don't know. Don't even know. Because sometimes it is offhand. You grab with your offhand and hit buttons, but doesn't seem to be doing anything. Yep. Yeah. So maybe we'll just go buy a scope instead. I neglected to look the answer up to how to activate gun attachments, so we'll just own that decision for now, and if I need to, I will just get a different, I'll get a laser pointer later, because I think you can add whatever you want to these in the end. This is the sight that I had in Into the Radius one for my Beretta, and I'm quite fond of it, even if it doesn't match the color of the gun. The little red dot. This is what I had before, and it's easier for me to see than with this one because the reflex sight bit is narrower and the reticle is smaller. So I think I'm gonna go with this, and we'll take it on a test run. And again, I have the save for now that I can always reload if I don't like the end result. So, all that said, also I'm really hoping y'all can hear me. I did try to set everything up OBS wise. Index mic is reacting, so hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay, holstered. So yeah, I am just 5 points away from being able to take the next security top priority mission, security clearance mission. So when I was testing stability, I went and did this mission, grab the sensor. So assuming that it's the same, I know that it's not at either of these spots, so I'm not going to go waste my ammo and my life. I'm just going to head over here. And we'll see if I can get that done. The big thing is that I only have 2 days before the radius, or the tide hits, and it's already halfway through the day today. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all of these missions. I say all of these. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do these missions before the tide hits. I might have to wait it out. I can go to the shelter and have this happen and then let everything respawn. That becomes very risky. I'm definitely going to buy more ammo or bring more ammo with me before that happens, and maybe even bring weapon repair stuff with me, just because you don't want to get caught out without a weapon after the tide hits. I thought I bought a big box. I did buy a big box. Okay. And I am going to carry it with me, I think. So yeah. This one bullet. Okay. Just put it in here. So, let's go. Yeah. Game stability after resetting my room has gone through the roof. I don't have to stick my finger up my nose to get the game to actually function. So. They also did a recent patch for stability that I think presumably helped a little too. I will eat this cracker. I don't recommend eating crackers you find in an anomalous and radioactive wasteland, except in this game. You're welcome to do what you want in this game, because nothing can hurt you except that which has guns or hands, as far as I'm aware. And I did forget to snack on Sprats before heading out. That'll be good for now. The ash, so far, it's going to be, eventually it's going to be like the upgrade currency, the research currency. For now, all it is extra money, but I love money, and so I'm happy to pick it up wherever possible. So, okay. A lot of things have changed. They have moved enemy locations and whatnot to help balance the early part of this game. So there are fewer like assault rifle machine gun mimics early on, but there are still a couple of baddies up ahead. If it is the same as it was when I tested. And so there's an artifact that I can pick up that I would like to pick up but there are also a bunch of mimics around there. So I'm trying to be a little smarter than I was the first time. This foreknowledge is great to have. Like, there, that... I didn't check to see ammo counts, but there was that. That's so funny. Anyway. So yeah, the best part about having the sight is that you can long range shoot people much more consistently. Laser pointer probably wouldn't have been accurate out to that level. And I know that there are a couple of spawns that will run at you here, and so I don't want to get got by them in the middle of the anomaly field, if possible. That's the... This thing on my wrist is ticking because it sees that. I didn't have the money to buy a suppressor. And so my gunfire is dangerous too. Come on. Dangerous because it attracts unwanted attention. There's another guy. So there's the spawn, I think. Maybe not. Usually this truck has a ton of ash on it. That was a bullet. I think those are bullets. Yeah. Yeah, these are just mimic policemen. They only have pistols, so they're a lot less scary. Oh, that was a dangerous shot. I mean, I did watch the bullet go through my head, so... Yeah, that's a lot of bullets. Still got 7 plus 1 in the or 5 plus 1 in the chamber. So hopefully okay. Rip. Wait for that to go off, and then we'll head over this way. This is a shelter proper, so as I understand it, enemies can't get into a shelter. They can shoot at you through a shelter, but they will never walk into. And so there's usually some good stuff to loot. There's a weapon repair stuff that I'm not going to take with me. I'm going to leave it here because it's good, even if it's only a little bit. I'll eat that cracker, take another teacup. I did meet this guy earlier. The light, it wouldn't light the cigarette. So it might just be cosmetic fire, and I don't think I have a lighter. But, you know, it's a nice thought. And I'm happy that they added that, because last time I was here, it wasn't here. I don't need that. I don't need a gas can. I don't think I can use a gas can. And I also don't think there was anything up, so... Again, we're just gonna keep going to where the sensor is. There is the distortion zone there. I am just gonna pop a reload. Because why not? I'm not currently being shot at. Okay. I don't know whether it's my controllers or whether it's just the game, but the grips are a lot less clean in this game than they were in Into the Radius 1. It's harder to keep hold of stuff. See, that's a headshot. You couldn't get that with a laser sight from this distance. There's a fragment, and there was a spawn. They might have different names now. I remember reading the dev diary, or I'm like, wait, is that what they're called? So there was some stuff up here. You can see the other cool thing about this game though is that it like simulates your guns on your person at all times. As you can see, over my shoulder is my shotgun. There's soap here, and then some ammo that I don't know if I'll use, but I really liked this effect. Because there's a magazine, and then a bunch of the bullets from the magazine just floating around it. I think this is a Glock magazine, so I can't really use it right now, but it's worth taking home because it either sells well or I may want to use a Glock at some point. Yep. To the people who like having their full body simulated in VR, I simply ask why. Because all the legs do is get in the way. That's why I couldn't play Bone Lab. I guess play Boneworks, not Bone Lab. They just get in the way, and it's awkward and poorly done. So why do you insist on that when we don't have like commercially available full VR bodysuits? Like, y'all are weird. I liked in Into the Radius one where you had the option of just having your hands and your head. And your vest, your chest plate too, but it was mostly just hands and head. Okay, don't grab that. Because it's just right there, I think, but... Then we're going to take the sneaky way. That involves jumping really fast. Take the ash. So I don't have... I did not buy another holster slot, so I have to carry this home. But I'm hoping it won't take too long. Yeah, I think we're golden. Because then completing this mission also gives me enough money to buy just a little bit more food. And probably a replacement health kit. Again, I think you can't see it, but if I ever do this, this is me checking the chat to see if anyone has said anything. Because OVR toolkit, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Apparently sometimes doesn't play nicely with Windows, but beyond that. I don't think they've added it in the game yet. In the first game, there were spawner enemies that would respawn enemies as you killed them. And that tree over there looks like a spawner enemy. It's not making the noises, but I just am curious. Because there are many things that it would be cool if they added sooner rather than later. There have also been a lot of twisted bastards on the Into the Radius subreddit who have had some very freaking horrifying suggestions for enemies. That sure, they're cool, I guess. But the game will become significantly less fun for me if I'm just constantly scared of, like, the screamer enemies that they're postulating of, like, oh, this thing will follow you invisibly until it just jump scares you by screaming behind you and then hurting you. Or making there are the statue people, making versions of those that are actual enemies. Sure, rewards your observation, rewards your prop hunt skills, but yeah, just a hard pass for me, dog. So, receive the mission, accept the mission. And again, it's right here. I need to investigate the hidden passage to the sanatorium. Pretty sure it's usually spelled sanatorium, so I don't know what a sanatorium is. Sensors over there. So I have two choices I could make. I could go live out the tide in that shelter. It's probably living out the tide in the shelter because most of these missions take you all over the place. And so
if I remember this mission correctly, it's okay. It's possible they added another one, but my memory, the mission that has you going in here ends up with you going over to here and then over to here and teleporting back out of here. And that's how the mission ends. I also don't know. It's possible that it's going to have me go to the Pechorsk outskirts. Oh, where's the zoom? It's possible that it would take me there too. So, I don't know. It's probably efficient just to live out the tide and try to clear this out and get back to here before the tide resets. So, let's go drop off the stuff I looted because we want to go in as lightweight as possible. I definitely don't think I need this many teacups, so I'll probably sell those, but the blocks and the soap we're gonna keep around. At least 3 of each. Always want to preserve the artifacts because they often can be used to turn in as mission objectives. These are the same kind of ammo, so we're just gonna plop you in, sell the extras. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna sell the rest of this ammo. Well, okay, I literally hurt to suggest selling ammo when I hate using a shotgun. I'm never gonna use it except in emergencies, but it just feels so wrong to sell ammo. So I think 5 teacups is probably fine to keep, and I'll just sell the rest. So I definitely need a bit more food. I don't think I picked up a couple of bullets. Wow, you can sell the end of the can, huh? 20 credits. What a bargain. Can't believe I wasted a full heal on that. Okay. Let's buy at least 1 can of Sprats. Let's buy 1 more lightweight injector. And I think another can of Sprats. I'm tempted by the power snack, but I don't know if it... I think the consensus was the Sprats are the best value for the best, or for the most, or for the least money. So we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna come over here. And we're gonna buy another big holster. We put it there. I certainly don't need to keep this gun with me. I have my, I think it's an IZSH. IZH. Again, not a gun guy. Currently, I just have all my extra guns here on these shelves. There's an armory in there, but eh. Okay, so we're gonna make a save. I'm gonna write over one of these old saves. It's almost nighttime. So our goal then, time doesn't pass while you're in this area. Our goal then is to at least investigate this house and then get to the shelter before night falls. Because once we get to the shelter, we place a save, and then we can try exploring at night. Which again, very stressful, but kind of fun under the right circumstances. But yeah, let's prioritize just getting to this, because there's a bridge here that's probably going to be pretty heavily guarded. I want to get there while it's still light. Okay. Can I still do it? Can I? Nope. I guess I would have to take it off to adjust that. Anyway. Bow rest. I had to mow my lawn after work today, and so I'm a little sore. I'm a little bit already tuckered out, which makes playing a somewhat physically intensive VR game a little more taxing, but them's the breaks. I would, you know, the struggles of a streamer, you know. My life is so difficult. There are weirdos who like to do like running motions as they run in VR. I don't know, fam. I'm playing a game. I'm having fun. Don't make me do cardio too. Like, a lot of my siblings enjoyed buying Ring Fit Adventure under the idea that they would, you know, actually exercise, but no shade on them, no shame, because I only have the advantage of them because I knew I would not play a game that required me to be physically active. That wasn't as fun as VR games are. And so I had already learned that lesson about myself. They simply are less self-aware than me when it comes to spending money. Yeah. I've only done this set of missions once. And so I remember this choke point was disgusting. But at the very least, they moved a bunch of the electric anomalies from not being the worst pains in the butt. And so at the very least, there isn't an electric anomaly patrolling back and forth here. And the sunset, like, holy cow, look at the color. This game is so good. I don't think they have voice lines for any of these guys yet, but I'm gonna hit them just in case. Because it's honestly one of the better parts of the game is how they like tell the story. What little story there is, how they communicate it via all of the like quote unquote people that you see. Hi buddy, you've got a big gun. Okay, so that's a separate kind of fragment, which we may not have seen before. These guys are like the ones in the first game. They're a little more stable, but you have to shoot the headpiece too to kill them. There's someone on my left too, I hear them. I said left, my right. I meant, yeah, anyway, I knew what I meant. Wow, exactly clean. We're not gonna try to reload yet because we're not certain we're safe. We're gonna keep eyes peeled. Yeah, laser pointer would have been much better for that moment because it would have reached the guy with the long gun. Are you shooting at me? Shoot. In the first game, they very kindly will say, reloading! Sometimes. I think maybe they do that in this game too. I don't remember. Most of the mimic voice lines are transient. They've changed a fair amount over the course of early access already. Nothing huge here, just some ash. Okay, we're still okay on time. And again, not as nightmarish a checkpoint as it was before. Drop you here. Hey, that's a gun. That's a gun. We like free guns. Oh, do you only fit there? No, good. That's what I was hoping. And I will take some gun. That's very little gun oil. I don't know if it's worth taking. We'll grab it for now, but we'll put it in like a dump spot that can easily be emptied out if needed. Green. I can't use this ammo, but it's tracer ammo. The blue crates are the ones you want to find, because I think the blue crates have the healing items usually. Yeah. And that is an anomalous lock. That's one of the items we need. So we'll put you in my waist pouch. Okay, this is good. This is ammo I can use. I don't think the empty box is worth keeping at the moment because we're, again, long haul, we got to be a little economical. I am a hoarder. I will grab as much as I can. This is a good save point. So, again, our primary save is here. We're gonna save, let's save on here first. Okay. So far, holding up pretty well. This first investigation spot is likely to change that if we're being completely honest. I don't want to grab spare bullets today. That's too much to deal with. This is where I first encountered close quarters combat. I made a little short about it. You can find it on the channel. Because there are people hiding inside the house. Let me just miss a bunch of shots I don't need to miss. Holy cow. Okay, that's bad enough. I'm just gonna reload this save real quick. Because that's why I save. I think we can get a little closer before we start shooting him because my hands are a little shaky. Okay. Gun not in hand. Gun in. Belt. Again, we grab just the box. Get. Drop from the ground, put it in my pouch. We're not going to aim for the headshot this time. We're just going to... in the body. I obviously should have waited after hitting that second to last shot before shooting the final shot. That was a waste, but, you know. I was just about to heal, which is why I was panicked at seeing someone. Okay, so we gotta shoot the gunman first. And I heard the magazine click. Through you. Can we get the middle finger? It's so hard. The sensors are pretty generous when it comes to fingers. So it looks like it's in the house, or at least in the direction of the house. We're gonna go in if we can. Get the ash. I don't think I need another anomaly probe thingy. So it seems, yeah, consistently seems like it's inside. I can hear the sensor too, so that means this is the right place. I'm gonna pull out my shotgun. This one's easy, you just pull it out. I think it's below me. Pull out my shotgun. Nice. Uh-oh. Okay, another one. I don't know if it's worth taking the second one when I might find something better. You're full of ammo, aren't you? But this is not tracer and tracer, so we can't combine that. We'll put you guys in here just to free up some space. Yeah, I don't know. Saiga, huh? For you, you're an AKS. I mean, we can keep you for now, but we're hoping for a better gun is the short answer. And by better, I mean specifically a gun that I am better at using. So let's go this side first, clear.
Did I leave the safety on? Am I kidding? Okay, I think this house is clear. Another one? Yeah, bastard. So yeah, there's our sensor. It's great. 10 out of 10. Happy when it's easy. And now we're pretty much... Backpack will snap back on. It's fine. We're pretty much scot-free, I think. I don't know if I can get up here. Because I think there's a different way out and up on the roof. Yeah. And there might be still be bellends in here. So I'm gonna... Nope, I'm gonna grab my pistol. Try to lean in. It's really not working to get into this building. Don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, can I grab? I can grab on the windowsill. That's so cool. Okay. The body camera, body rotation is still not very good, respectfully. This is food. We definitely want to take food with us. I have some tracer stuff. I think I have red tracer. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Yeah, we have red tracer boxes. See, we're already yellow in terms of weight. So, I mean, we're just gonna dip that out. Oh no. Why did you get so small? Chat, why did you get so small? Okay. Okay. I don't like heights, by the way. Even in non-VR video games, when I have to fall from a high place, even if I know, like Borderlands 2, I know there's no fall damage in Borderlands 2. I've tested it many times. There is no fall damage, and I still get, like, swoopy, uncomfortable stomach feeling from falling in Borderlands 2. And so, it may not have seemed like it, but it was a big thing for me to be able to climb out of that window without freaking out. So there's our safe house. There's still some bad water. That's not bad water. So I'm gonna turn my flashlight off. Then we're gonna pop a save. We're gonna go over save 1 this time. How many shots? We have 10 shots. Seems pretty empty. I might hear some ash, but it's hard to tell. It's a fragment, okay. So that's a little concerning. I don't have distortion gear equipment, so I'm hoping I can just go around. I don't need to engage with it properly.
The way in is from the front, and I'm pretty confident this is it. It could be the next door. No, this is it. Okay. Sometimes there are people who will just shoot you as you're going in because the game hates you. So we're just gonna put our gun away and quick, quickly split. Get in. Whew, and breathe a distinct sigh of relief. Okay. So quick loot. Nice. We do need to reload all of our magazines. So it's nice that they gave me the ammo that I currently am using. How much is in here? There's a good amount in here, so again, I'm gonna leave that here, but I'm gonna take the chance to just top off the repair on my gun. Yeah, lickety split. Come on. Nope, I need you. Okay. Again, leaving, well, I want to bring the ammo boxes I brought with me back out with me. I think I have one in the chamber. Yeah. So we're good there. We're gonna... Nope. Refill the ammo boxes from the big box. Hup. And we're gonna leave the second gun that I found. Because Saiga, it uses buckshot, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I don't know anything about guns, man. Maybe he needs a magazine. Yeah, I literally know nothing about guns, so feel free to make fun of me. But the AKS, like, my understanding is that this is a, like, rifle kind of gun. I could use this as a long-range scoped, longer range scoped the kind of thing. So I prioritize keeping the SKS with me, or AKS with me. I'm gonna leave this here. If I come back, because again, my theory is that this mission is going to have me go elsewhere. But if it's different, and this does have me just returning back to base, then I'll come back via here, pick that up, and bring it home with me. Okay. So let's make a save. We'll overwrite primary save again. I want to keep this with me, the scanner. Honestly, I think everything else is good to keep with me. It's good to clear up at least. Okay. I don't really like playing at night. It really stresses me out, but you know, content. There's another room here. Okay, so the best part about playing at night is that most of the enemies glow and can be shot. So that looks like it's not on my objective. I will need to go around it. And so the best bet is probably go up, follow the main road, and go down, maybe explore those houses on the side. I think they toned down the glow. I'm really just hesitating. I think they toned down the glow of average mimics, because it used to be just like little glowing fires in the night. I'm gonna keep crouched. I don't think there's any voice detection. I think it's just in-game noises. Yeah, this is not pleasant. I am uncomfortable. So I hear a spawn. They're very hard to see at night. There you are, frick. I missed. So now we're gonna turn my flashlight on. Risk it because we want to be able to see them. Wasn't sure how many bullets it would take. Sunlight. Dawn is at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., or 12 p.m.? 12, whatever words. I mean, it is radius time, like... We're past the road. Okay. So I kind of want to kill him just so he doesn't come up behind me. Because they'll probably react to me firing bullets later. Calm, collected killer. Agent 46'd them. Frick, that's my healing. We got 2 little pricks. And that one did take 2 shots to kill. We got you here, so we're gonna take you out first. Hi, bud. There was a guy behind me. Bugger. We'll load back at the house just cuz. The Beretta has a 17 shot magazine, which is, in my opinion, very good. But the guns that I eventually had in Into the Radius 1 usually had, like the Tiger magazine, Tiger gun had, I don't know what you are. Health. Deal. Tiger rifle only had 5 shots, but it was also meant to be a sniper. I don't know what it was called, but it was like the top end security level 5 rifle from In the Radius 1 had 20 shot magazines. And so I really preferred that for most encounters. The funny thing, even if I don't see on my little heads up thing whether I have viewers right now, the thing is, this is the kind of things I talk to myself playing this game just because I freak myself out all the time. So my current play pattern is exactly as if I was streaming or was not streaming. It doesn't matter. I would still be talking to myself and freaking out less because I have someone, even if it's just me. That is so many wasted shots. I'm so bad. And I lost sight of you. 2 of you. Generally, it's stupid to try to shoot at them before they come to you to jump at you, just because they yeah, they move so fast that it's not worth it. Man. you'll miss more often than you hit if you try to shoot them before they, because they'll always freeze before they jump at you. Come on. Okay. It's a little inconclusive whether enemies will see your light. I think the mimics will. But I think I just need to have it on and active for killing the creep hunters. I guess they call them creeps in this game now rather than spawns. So that was a lucky shot. I hear cowbell, but it's usually one of the anomalies rather than an enemy. But again, they could have added any number of things. Buddy. Oh. Oh. Ha ha ha. So I think that's the sound of the creeps now, is that bell. Okay, regardless, we're gonna save that. We'll write over this save. Because that was good. That was a lot cleaner than we've gotten so far. The light is here. There's a light you should be able to toggle. There it is. Whatever. We're gonna reload my magazine while we have a pause. And we're gonna press on. I guess we should save after reloading the magazine, not before. Because it will come up again if we don't. Oh. Yeah, I did see the mimic after I shot at this guy. So yeah, I think they really... These guys aren't even glowing. We're just gonna quickly come... I don't know how many shots I had left in that, but... Just gonna do a complete reload so I can start counting at 17. That looks like where we're trying to go. And just all of the design in this game, like, it looks and it feels like a wasteland. It looks and it feels like something happened here. So it's not where we're trying to go, but we'll probably stop by there anyway because it looks cool. Health-wise, I think I'm okay. I might use a red healer just to top off. That's creepy. That's also kind of creepy. You're all creepy. I'm sorry it happened to you. Happy it's not me. Again, you know, in the first game there wasn't anyone who hid inside the tops of buildings. But that was the first game, and the rules are different now. So I probably would have died, because, you know, we're actual hostiles. You're 18. You're small. But you can go in here, or here, or here. We are going to use that red syringe just to top off health. I think I saw something in that crate right there. Yes, big win. Anomalous wrench. Smash. We don't really need to go out this way. So I'll peek out and just go back en route. Turn this off again.
Max drive! Switching!
That didn't get him. Oh, hi. Hi. Fudge. Fudge. Give me my gun. Where's my... Can I please? Oh, bam. That was gross. We're definitely using a blue syringe here, not a green, because I think we're still not in the range of green. Take that off. We're going to put another blue on my chest. Okay, we are going to save here. We'll keep before that house, just in case. Because we won't be able to go back and do better. You could be someone right there. Right there. We'll wait to see if you move. Actually gonna pull out. You're not moving. I didn't bring any more shotgun shells because I'm actually the dumbest man alive. Got one. That's something. Pistol, please. 8 shots. Okay, we're headed down. Weapon at the ready. Again, that seems like a shade rather than a person. Okay, it's just a bag. Yeah, seems pretty safe. As safe as the radius ever gets, you know? So we got a bunch of ash. Thought I heard a gun. This is another Glock mag. The ammo is the same for my Beretta, so I don't really want to take the magazine because it's already getting a little heavy still. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can come around from the back on this objective. We'll overwrite that same recent save because nothing happened in here. Again, 8 shots. Usually there would be some kind of... That was gunfire for sure. I don't know, I think about books, you know. My biggest complaint about the realism of books is how often people moving around at night are so confident that they see everyone around them, that they know, like they are the masters in that position. Like, I've been reading the Throne of Glass series about a woman who's an assassin, who is like the assassin, right? And like, when she is killing people, she is complete master over the situation, and that's fine. Like in combat, you know, especially in like you've chosen the environment you're going to get into a fight in, that's fine. But like when it's dark and you're sneaking around, it's like, did I drop my light somewhere? I think I dropped my light somewhere. That's bad. I don't think I can get in through there. I can get in through there, maybe. When they're sneaking around, they're so confident that no one has seen them. I'm like, girl, how can you know? How can you know? There's so many variables. You just can't actually know that you have complete mastery in this situation. I can't. It irritates me, right? Because I get in situations like this, and like the number of times I just get picked off by a sniper or something is too dang high. I was hoping this would be a cool back entrance that would, you know, let me eschew most of the violence. But I don't think I'm going to be able to fit through here. It is cool, let's be clear, it is a cool back entrance, it's just not helpful. This means I am still going to need to go around, but I can go around this way and clear the camps. Again, saving proactively. And while no one is back here, we are going to reload our guns again. We just saved, so we're going to load that save and undo that embarrassing mistake. Sure. And save again. Sorry. I grab my magazines so often. No. Don't tell me that distortion zone is over this entrance. Assuming that is a distortion zone. As the shape of one.
Is Max coming out to play?
Oh, I found... Okay. Okay. I don't actually need to go here. I mean, that is a win in my book. I was correct, though, that it is one of those, not missions. One of those, it would be nice if not all of the security clearance upgrade missions were like this. It would be nice if there were some that were just straightforward. There's a wall. I'm hoping they can't see or hurt me through the wall. Because then when you go back to the house I was already in, which I cleared and cleared the enemies around. And again, daylight is creeping up, which is comforting. I am curious about exploring there, but I will happily do that another day when I have better guns than a simple Beretta handgun and no ammo for my IZH. That looks like a sensor on the roof. So I'm guessing I need to grab that. But how? Ah. Oh, that's not it. Imagine if I had seen that the first time. Assuming it was even here the first time. What was that? Or is this not a sensor I can grab? Oh, I need to interact it with it first, I think. Need to put my wrist on the spot to synchronize it or something. Or something, okay. Next stop, I guess. So now we're heading into uncleared territory. Let's go pop a save back at the safe house, though. Because I also remember this whole area being just a mess of enemies to fight. I mean, come on. Okay. Ooh. Take a moment. Shift my poor hiney. I have a nightstand that I sit on because I don't have... all the other chairs I have armrests, which make it hard to reach behind and grab anything in VR. Okay, so we're gonna write over the previous safe house save because I think we're satisfied with everything we've done. The moment has arrived to decide, do we try to take that with us? There is another shelter over here that we could try, because like there's a portal, I think, that can get us back across here that I think is where we're gonna end up. Excuse me. We could try, or we just leave it to grab it another day. I think we're gonna try to bring it with us. And we'll see how it goes. Again, ready to drop it at a moment's notice if it becomes inefficient or we need something else. I think we'll have the snack bar, or at least part of the snack bar, just to make sure that we're still on our toes. Yeah, maybe a bit of a waste, but okay. Come on. Because we have a flashlight on this too if we need, but I don't think it blocks a bullet, so. So we can go through this house if we want. I'm a bet there are just a bunch of spawns and maybe mimics in there. So I don't know if it's worth trying to go through, but it's worth not having people shooting at me too, so. No game, I want this. That's dangerously close to where we're trying to get. That I'm hoping it's in that building that we need to get to and not the distortion zone, because again, I don't have distortion zone gear. I don't know if I could have distortion zone gear yet. I didn't check. So it's on me in the end if there is, and I should have brought some, but... I hear something, and I kind of hear something in my room. There might be a cat in here at this point. So if I suddenly freak out and there's nothing... Haha, that was the front door. Which was scary enough. we're getting enough. So there's a guy up there. Yeah, this is a bad spot to try to fight with him, but I think if I can get the drop, it's good enough. Yeah, bad place to fight from. You have a much longer range on your gun than I do, and let's do you. It's definitely a swap. We keep firing. Okay. I'm such a coward. I'm such a coward. Can I start shooting? Calming down. Lowering my shoot. Okay. Okay. I think that was overall successful. I don't think it was great. It wasn't dignified by any means, but I think that was a success. I'm not dead. I barely took damage. I'm scared about what's in here, because there's probably going to be some kind of creep hunter. But in this well-lit room, we're going to take a moment and reload our guns. I keep saying guns, I mean magazines, but my idiot brain equates the two in common parlance. Nope. I think you're good. I think you're good. Nope. I have my last 2 bullets. Okay. Whew. There we are. Again, we're going to take a moment and reload from the big gun into the small, or big barrel into the small barrels. I see you, Frick. I see you. You coming at me? Now you are. Okay, he definitely saw me. He definitely didn't see me. Or just has no way in. Now you see me. Ugh. My poor ab muscles are not used to trying to stabilize my arms for this long. Okay. Gun. Flashlight. I don't know why you picked it up from that angle, you weirdo. I mean, we'll take tracer buckshot. We can load that up here, right? We'll take it. It's better than not having any buckshot. You're a twisted spoon. It's fine. Everything's fine. Things are okay, even. Can't go up here. That's great. I like it. I like getting out of this house. Okay. So that's a good enough for a save, I think. We're gonna save over yeah, the old one. Well, I don't know what that was. And we're full daylight. So, okay, the big concern, okay, we have a full day before the tide. That would be a bit of a waste. I have one on my chest, so I'm not going to use a heal yet. I love exploring that place. We're not going to do it right now. We're just going to focus on the mission. Once I'm in a better position armament-wise to just rush through this early area of the forest, I'll feel a lot more cozy. Going and exploring there for artifacts and profit. But for now, we're a little too strapped for both cash and good gear. Little child, why do you stand in a barrel? I don't want you. I said barrel. A tire. It's a tire. So that sensor is the one I'm here for, I guess. Oh, and I guess I need to go up there anyway. So the donging is because I'm interacting with these sensors. Maybe this is just the portal to the sanitarium that we're looking for up here. That'd be neat. Infiltrate the sanatorium through the portal. Okay. Okay, we can do that, I hope. Do I want to go into these buildings? I can't go into that one. In the name of loot, we will try. Save over this one again. Again, if I had $1 for every time I grabbed a magazine instead of my gun, I would be rich. Lightning anomalies are all collectively pricks. See, that alone makes it worth it to go in here. That does fill up my pouch, but that's not the end of the world. Ash, ash. Usually there's a little indicator on your PDA that tells you how many supply credits you have. Bullets, smokes, smash. Okay. I think a tolerably worthwhile detour. How did you grab that from down there? So there weren't, the reason I'm rushing is there weren't too many human enemies in this anomaly field. So we're gonna pop a save here. Make sure I didn't drop my gun because that would be the worst. So you can maybe hear, but we have a bunch of anomalies in this field. I said anomalies, a bunch of artifacts in this field that we could try to get. We'll probably try to get a couple. But since we're here to eventually go somewhere else, I don't want to waste too much time just getting artifacts. Unfortunately, they all seem to be up. So, because I think the portal is at the top. Yeah, it's definitely got to be at the top. No, come on. This is the hard part, because again, simulating legs in VR, what's the point? Just give me an area that I am occupying instead of making me use legs I can't feel to navigate. Come on, man. Don't hurt me. Nice. There's one up there. Can't put it there anymore. Flashlight. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Grab a couple of these anomalous items that are pretty heavy and dump them in here. Okay, fine, fine. I'm out, I'm gone. History. Please don't hurt me. That looks like my portal. I think I need to zip line. It's not a zip line, it's a grip line. I think I need a grip line. I don't need to. I could have gone around. Whatever. Imagine being strong enough in both the core and the arms and the shoulders to do as I am doing here. That would be pretty cool. That's not me right now. I don't know if it'll ever be me. That'd be pretty cool though. I again made a short about this too, but having stuff up here. Okay, you are a normal SKS compared to the stashed AKS. A normal SKS could be a worthwhile substitution. I also could brazenly try to carry it. Brazenly try to carry it. I think it's worth carrying it at least through the portal. I might be able to jump it from here. We're going to save beforehand because that's a lot of fall damage. I guess we'll go take a look over on this side first. Don't think there's anything. I'm thinking, because this is an AK magazine, not an SKS magazine, right? It's not gonna be compatible. Okay, we're through. Where are we though? What was the point of all that? What the heck, man? Why? Okay. So we're gonna leave that here. We'll keep the save before jumping in and we'll overwrite this one instead. That's an anomaly or an artifact. We can go pick that up. Batty. If I shoot here, it's going to attract all of the attention. I might be able to stealth through here. Depending on if this makes... Oh, nope. No more stealth. I mean, stealth was a fantasy from the beginning. I think I missed every single one of those shots. Okay, so we got an assault guy. I'm letting this play out rather than just immediately reloading. I'm trying to locate where things are coming. So the house for sure. There. Stormtrooper. Okay, so no more hoping that there's stealth, I don't think. I don't think that's a realistic assumption. I can see it's running pretty well. I haven't had a single instance of where it was causing issues before. So we're doing pretty well. Again, got a couple weapons that I might be able to use later. I will always take free because free is great. I am gonna put one of these in, and then we're gonna save again so I don't have to grab those bullets again. So the Stormtrooper Mimic is the one that'll kill me. So if I can take him out first, Because the pistol guys are threatening, but they're less threatening by sheer dint of math about bullets. If you fire more bullets, you're more likely to kill something. Nice. Again, not the most efficient reload, but we're going to be tactical rather than strict about expending a magazine. Oh, get wrecked. You're moving, you can't really shoot. And I'm going to miss every single shot I take at you because you're a lucky prick. Okay, okay. Nope, up there, up there. I almost breathed a sigh of relief. That would have been my last. Get wrecked! Nope, that didn't work. I was hoping that would work. Okay, so that looks like my point of egress, which will be good. Currently, though, we're still looting. You're so creepy. You're so creepy. Anomalous wrench. Bullet, don't care. Maybe in the full release, that will be some kind of lore tidbit. That'd be cool. Again, trying to be quick. You're so creepy, too! Smart kid. I like where your brain's at. Oh. 7 shots. I did grab a tracer box. Yes, the enemy's bodies do float into the air when you kill them. My assumption is that they're being pulled back to the radius, and that's why they float. And yes, I deal with someone else being creepy by committing potential murder, but they also just reform quickly, so it's more just comfort for myself. Before I shoot at you, yeah, let's save over this one because I think that's good enough progress. That's reflecting off of something. That's aggravating. Okay, those are hits. In general, I'd rather have one more full magazine than a bunch of not as full magazines. Gun, please. You're from up there, you prick. You prick. You prick. You're gonna come to the window so I can shoot you? I heard the box I'm after. So I know there's a guy up top, but I don't want to get surprised by anyone down here. I'll do the Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy put up with a lot more than I'm going through right now, so if he can deal with this kind of things and quip, then I will do my best to deal with these kinds of things and quip instead of just scream like a little baby. Hi, bud. That is aggravating. I should have pulled it. I thought about grabbing my freaking shotgun. I thought about it, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna learn from this. This is all new, by the way. This mission did not exist in its current form when I was playing through this the first time. So this is cool. This is, you know, they are continuing to add things and shape the experience of the game as they go. And it's great. Stressful, but great. There's nothing on the right. There's just the soap on the left. Unless the box is in here. No, it still sounds like it's upstairs. Yeah. That's so great that my gun got caught on the railing. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. But you're gonna have to come after me. You prick, you killed me. Can I shoot through the wood? I don't know if they can go through stairs. There is someone who is shooting at me from outside. That is a good reason to use a full heal. Oh, I can see you actually, so maybe we... Come on, game.
Lighting him up.
Okay. You moved? Why did you move? That was so funny and so freaking terrifying at the same time that we both ducked out of the corner to look at each other at the same time. I hate this game. Tone indicator, very positive. Another one. You're gonna give me another weapon. An AK-4N, huh? I have two hands. I can carry, but well, no, because I need to carry this. And you have to carry this. I don't think you can put it in your bag. This is a backpack unto itself, you know? Yeah. But I can carry this. That's a magazine, isn't it? Does it go in? It goes in! Oh, fam. Ma'am? Ma'am? Cease and desist from being so creepy. Okay, so we're gonna hold the gun in my right hand because I am right-handed. I'm gonna try to angle this flashlight higher rather than have it be useless to me. So I think that's confirmation that they see flashlights. I think that's the guy over on that side, though, that I killed in the previous save, but did not kill in this save. I can't stick my head out that window. So let's just go back down real quick. I'm gonna put this down and I'm gonna save here. Again, over save 2, because I think we're making good progress here.
Say goodnight.
Oh, I left the safety on because I'm an idiot.
You peasants!
And I didn't rack the slide before the safety was off. I am an even further idiot. But those 3 bullets in that magazine took that guy out, so I think we might be getting away scot-free here. Because that was the last enemy I remember seeing. Stormtrooper too. So stashing both those things here. Grabbing this. How many bullets? 0. Glad I checked. You're up to 6. I don't think I reloaded everything here. No back end. Well, maybe I can shoot him in the back of the head. Nope. The other thing is if he doesn't follow me, it doesn't matter. It's only problematic if he shoots me. Believe it or not, guns only matter if they shoot you. Where'd you go, prick? Okay. That's gotta be the last person enemy mimic thing. Gotta be. And nothing in here? My quick, hasty... Okay, there's another gun. Guns sell for pretty well, so we are going to grab this and stick it in here because it fits. And then your bullets. We don't care about bullets. Come on, give me an anomalous something. Let me rescind that before anyone jumps at me. I do care about bullets. I care about the bullets that I have that match the guns I have. I'd care less about bullets for guns I don't own and don't plan to use. So, okay. Okay, what time? So it's almost nighttime again. Run over here. We can get that artifact before we go, because artifacts also give you a good amount of money. Up. Oh, come on. Up. Too heavy. Okay. Okay. One last save before we make our mad dash home. We've got a couple of food items we can eat pretty quickly. If needs be. And again, we cleared most of this stuff already. So just gotta make sure that I'm navigating the right way. We run home. I'm a little bummed that I'm leaving that other gun behind, but I literally cannot carry it. The game does not have provisions for me to carry that. Because I'm not going to be throwing guns all the way. I mean, maybe I could. I might want to. I low-key. Because if I've already killed everything, the only thing I have to lose is extra money. We're going to give it a try. We're going to give it a try. We're going to greed. And we're going to try to bring all the guns home. They slide really far, so I think this idea might actually work out in the end. Maybe this will help my disc golf skills. Trying to get through these trees. It seems the flick is more efficient for distance than trying to skewer them through. But who's to say? I want to curve back down over that way. Because I think the skewer is good for precision. And the flick is good for distance. I think this is a good checkpoint to save at. We'll start overwriting this save. Oh no. Okay, so we want to get over there. Again, we've got a while before it starts getting too dark. And we're going pretty far, but we're not going terribly far. Come on. Okay, we're going literally halfway across the map. But when it's just traveling and avoiding static anomalies and not shooting at people, the trip doesn't take too long. I think I'm just gonna carry gun across this part and then come back and get the other one. I mean, worst case scenario is I just like drop one of the guns and keep running, right? Don't slide downhill, okay? Just gonna do a quick direction check. Yeah, so angle more to the right. That shock anomaly is going to be a pain. Honestly, there might be a portal that leads back home, back there, but odds are I couldn't bring both guns through it. Too heavy. Sorry, I'm a little bit in my head mental mapping my way back home. So my yapping has paused, because also we're safe. I don't need to comfort myself. I know what I'm doing at this point. And it's bright enough I can still see, so it's just trying to juggle these guns, because I'm a greedy pig. And yes, I'll only be able to bring one item at a time through... Oh no. Okay, it's just buried in ash. That's fine. Speaking of, let's save real quick. You're only able to bring one heavy item through at a time, but once you're in a safe zone, essentially, you can just drop the guns and then go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it's fine. So we're gonna try to go through those trees, fewer cowbell anomalies. And I have the setting to have the items you drop glow on, because I like my stuff, and it is not in my preferred playbook to lose things. So even as this sun is setting, I'm not too concerned about losing either of these guns. Because again, even if I don't use them... No! How are you guys still alive, you pricks? Come on! This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. Yeah, that's what I thought. I grabbed the one gun magazine that didn't have any ammo left. Or most of my magazines don't have ammo left. How have I not died? Ugh, embarrassing, but I'm glad I saved there. So, yeah, that was awkward. Oh, frickin' heck. Enemies don't just randomly spawn in the radius. There are people I didn't kill. I mean, hubris. It was just hubris because I thought I had killed everyone already. I did have a full magazine. What the heck? I've used almost this entire box of 200 bullets today. I don't know, fam. Yeah, enemies don't just spawn, so I missed them somewhere and didn't aggro them earlier. But now that I'm throwing guns around, that's probably what did it. Because again, I don't think they're coded to hear my voice, but I think they are coded to hear noises in the game. So I think I'm actually just going to leave these here. We're going to save over this one real quick. We're just going to go find those bastards.
Time to work.
I did rack the slide, you prick. Okay, so there's still one guy left. But he is way off. So, okay, we're good. Swap out that mag. Come back to my loot, save. We are going to turn my flashlight on for this, though. Because I thought I came over this way. Yeah, I definitely did. I don't know. I don't know how I didn't aggro them on my way up. I have no idea. Because I walked up to that car, too. I don't know. Maybe the rules have changed. I am very happy that it was just my room setup that was causing the issue. I had it set to room scale, but that's honestly just a lie because my room isn't big enough to be considered room scale, so I just set it to standing only, and that has done wonders for stability on this game. I haven't tried anything else, but and that is our savior. I don't know what officially their name is, but that is our friendly guide out of the radius. I don't know if they have an official name yet. You know, lore is not what the game is currently fixated on. Ugh. Because I can't select anything with the gun in my hand, so I have to put it down and go back. Man, that was cool. That was stressful as heck, but that was a cool way to spend a stream. I'm just gonna drop this here, as well as the long gun slot. And then quickly go back and grab those. Height is still not for another day and a half, but, well, half a day. I don't know, words. But better safe than sorry, grab it now, before I forget to. Good times, and just in 2 hours too. We'll turn in the mission for sure. See, that is extremely embarrassing, knowing that I had that and could have just used that the entire freaking time. Oh well. Cool. Missions. A special Fort 17. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I have a Beretta, but that's cool. Got lots of stuff. But we'll turn in this too. Oh. I only got 2 of the necessary inert artifacts, but we can grab tin can, the wrench. One of the wrenches is here, and then one of the toy blocks. These ones are great because they just rapidly fill up your security points. So that's why you stockpile. Because then if you... I have another tin can back in my room. And now I've completed another mission. And they usually just give you supply credits, and I think potentially fewer supply credits than they would have had you sold the items. But again, the security points are the real barrier in this game. Barrier to progression, I mean. Wrench. Soap. I thought the spoon was somewhere in this tangled mess of things, but maybe it's in my backpack. Yes. So yeah, I'm already almost at the next mission. I might even have those. Let's go. Let's see. Do I have an extra spoon? I do have an extra spoon. I think it was a tin can. Nope, soap. Grabbing things in this game is really hard. Okay, and so we're already available to do the next security clearance mission. Distortion-proof headgear for this. Okay, so that is... Okay, that's good, that's good. But that's taking us to the next area too, so... Entry point from the forest. Okay, so I have to go all the way around. But that is a problem for future me. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Thank you for watching. I'm going to take care of housekeeping stuff, probably off stream. I'm going to do a couple of runs just to try out new guns and see how I like them, see what I want as my main gun. Damn. This area is so big. And it's got so much cool looking stuff, because this looks like a whole military complex. Or a park. It could be a village, and that's like a big park. Yeah. It looks like this is gonna be fun. I'm probably gonna die a lot. I'm gonna buy some armor before I come here. But yeah, I'm excited. So anyway, again, good stream. Very happy. I'm going to save over my primary save file before I forget. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the reflex sight I got. I think it could be better, but it'll probably just depend on getting a real gun that I can put a real scope and a real other attachments onto. So yeah, finally, again, thank you for watching. I'm going to, if I feel up to it after work tomorrow, I'll be streaming blueprints because I haven't done that in a while. I think I have Monday off. There's a slim chance I don't, depending on circumstances. If I have Monday off, I might just stream like Wind Waker and finish Wind Waker so I can use the footage for a video that I'd like to be able to make this week or this month. I can't promise that I'll get it done. I'm a little nervous because anyway, words are hard. But yeah, look for a Wind Waker stream at least for sure on Monday, whether it's all day or whether it's at night, into the night. We'll see. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good weekend. Bye.